Okay, that might make some of us a little uncomfortable. And we're going to try to unpack that a little bit more as we go. We are not going to look at all the things that Tim and John talked about there, but you're welcome to go to the BibleProject website, and they have little explainer videos for everything they talked about. Some of them we will look at tonight. But basically, biblical cosmology, the way people viewed the world, is there's a heavenly realm. That's the realm that God and other supernatural beings inhabit. We have kind of shortened that to this idea of heaven. But heaven isn't a geographical place somewhere in the universe beyond our solar system. The heavenly realm is a place where supernatural beings and God inhabit, and it intersects with the earthly realm, the realm that humans and all created beings inhabit. We are creatures of the human realm. As you read the Old Testament and into the New Testament, you'll see that there were places where heaven, the heavenly realm and the earthly realm, overlapped. And so they were, some people call them spiritual hotspots. But Eden was one of those places. Eden was where God and humans existed, and the Bible describes Eden as a well-watered mountain paradise. We're not sure where Eden is. Some people, if you look in the Genesis, it gives some rivers that have the same names as rivers in Mesopotamia, in near Israel. But we're not sure exactly where Eden is. But the point is that Eden, as the Bible describes it, was a place where heaven and earth touched each other. They interacted, they overlapped. When God told the Israelites to build a tabernacle, before we get there, so Moses goes up on the mountain, Mount Sinai. That was another place where heaven and earth met. God came down and met with Moses on the top of the mountain. And so that is a place where heaven and earth overlapped. You might remember a story of Jacob, the story of Jacob's ladder, where he falls asleep and he sees angels ascending and descending. That was a place where heaven and earth intersected. And when God told Moses, I want you to build a tabernacle with an ark and have the Holy of Holies because I'm going to dwell there, the Holy of Holies became that intersection between heaven and earth. That's where God talked with Moses. That's where the glory of God resided over the ark. The glory of God in the pillar of fire and cloud guided Israel. So when God said it was time to move, the cloud and the fire would move. They would break camp, tear the tabernacle down, pack it up, and they would follow the glory of God until it stopped somewhere. And they said, okay, this is where we're going to set up the tabernacle again. And they had special places where if you were in a certain tribe, you were going to be on the north side of the tabernacle. And if you were in a different tribe, you're going to be on the south side of the tabernacle. I mean, they had it all planned out. But the Holy of Holies in the tabernacle, and then once the temple was built, the Holy of Holies within the temple, which was designed like the tabernacle, was the place where the Ark of the Covenant was, and the Bible tells us that the Spirit of God resided over the Ark. So, now we're going to get into this thing called Elohim. This is going to get a little confusing, but I hope we can unpack it through the video and then a little bit later. What are Elohim?